It says connect. And now it says live, so hopefully this works. Welcome to another episode of the Whiskey Untitled. I believe that live on the YouTubes right now, so thank you for joining us. Today on the Whiskey Untitled, we're going to be talking about some incredibly important things, mostly transparency in the realm of Instagram, and we'll be talking specifically about whiskey and whiskey grammars, but we won't, just generally free stuff, how it works, why it's happening, ads, sponsored stuff, money, how none of us are getting any money, but some people are, but they're not saying they are. But anyways, and there's a lot of buts, and we have a treat. We have a new host. We have a new host. It was a beautiful transition.
Really? Was it? You sure?
Is that absolutely beautiful transition?
Giving out money. Drew, you gotta send some money over to us, man.
Yeah, I don't know who's getting money on Instagram, but people are, and we know it. That's the worst part is we know people who are making money. So, Votary, what's up? Drew, hello. No, we are not giving out money. We're waiting for you to give us money. What is going on? Christian Tolv, hello, sir. Today is going to be monumentous because the format of the Whiskey Untitled is officially changing. That's right, ladies and gentlemen.
Is this?
Are you ready? Are you ready?
What? Are we just gonna go like this and look and then be like?
I mean,
You gonna look?
I don't know because
You gonna look?
And
poof, like magic, it just pops up. Woo!
What?
See, like.
So now that Bianca is still muted. Oh, she's not muted.
Magic.
I unmuted myself. I learned.
Oh, well, it happens to the best of us, I say. So we have, as you can tell, a new color-coordinated host. We did not all plan to wear black and have pale skin because our LED lights are too bright and we're all brown. But you get what's going on here.
I'm brown.
What's going on here. Bam, Charles. I hate to break it to you. You're brown. Your baby's white.
But yeah, welcome to the show. Glad to have you here. I think we planned this for a couple weeks now, but finally getting into it.
Yeah, it takes weeks to plan.
Indeed. But if people
really? Was it weeks? I felt like it was yesterday.
Yeah, true. Well, we did have a sample yesterday.
Don't give away all the secrets.
Yeah. But if people don't know you, if you want to introduce yourself, that'd be great, Bianca.
Absolutely. So my name is Bianca, and I go by this girl on Instagram, and I'm one of the whiskey grammars that Sniff was talking about. Just that's how we all met in that world, and in what I do in Miami is I co-host with my event partner Scotch Society 305, who's Andrew. He's on the chat. Virtual and live events, just helping people connect in the whiskey community.
Awesome.
What's going on?
Nothing. We're just, it's a new format. So chat's like this way.
Different. I don't know where chat is anymore.
Like it's here. Wally's down here. It's this side.
Awesome.
It's this side. But yeah.
So thank you guys for color coordinating with me. I know that it was really a lot of trouble to convincing you both.
Oh, no worries. We're glad to have you and glad to have another person's experience and knowledge in the whiskey industry. So, yeah. But since I guess your first time here, what is in your, and this is a whiskey show, what's in your glass?
This is a whiskey show.
All right. So I realized that I need to empty out some, and I had this one which only has a little bit left. It's Glendalough double barrel, and it's Irish whiskey. And it's delicious. I like it. I don't know. What do you guys drink? Do you guys drink Irish whiskey?
Yeah. I actually have.
We're still gonna fix the auto gain on her camera because I'm gonna go crazy.
I'm sorry, man. Hey, new.
I'm
It's new.
sorry. I'm
But yes,
trying.
I actually have a bottle here.
It's a software thing. I don't want to punch the software in the face.
I can't find it right now, but I actually have a Mizunara cast of that one, or I think I have one, or I tried one.
I have it too. I have the 13.
Yeah, and I think
13 year or the 7 year.
Yeah, so I think I've had it had it in Europe, and it tasted like spearmint bubblegum. It tastes really good.
Yes.
But yeah.
I would say.
Walter, what's in your glass?
I like it.
Rum. It's rum week on Scotch and Sniff.
What? Rum?
It's rum week. Yeah, this is El Pasador del Oro. As you can see right here, good old XO. It is rum.
Nice.
So,
what's the price point on that?
I don't know because somebody gave it to me for free.
Oh.
But it wasn't a brand that gave it to me for free. It was a friend that gave it to me.
So you don't have to
free,
disclose it. There you go.
Correct. I do not because it was a friend bottle.
Lucky.
Charles, tell me. What is in your glass?
For me,
And what is in your glass?
Glendronach 12.
Glendronach 12?
Yeah.
Ooh, that's
sorry.
one of my faves.
He's a basic
I
lady.
love it.
I haven't had it in a while, so.
Yeah.
Hello, Carlos.
I actually like it better than the 15.
I don't have the 15, so I can't really judge.
I also like it better than the 15, which I think the revival is heavily.
Huh. But yeah, for me, I'll admit I got this glass for free, but I finally have my Denver and Liley with my etched.
Oh my gosh, Denver and Liley gave me a glass with my logo. Every time I tried to use the stupid code he gave me, it didn't work. Oh my gosh, you already got yours. I'm
So
Denver are gonna have a top.
Disclosure. He's been talking to me for a while. I think it's been like a year. We've been talking about it, trying to get
Even
the logo
the
on
code
it.
so you can buy it.
No, so he got it done by his buddy in Australia, and
Yeah, he showed mine off on a show that him and I did together on a live stream, and I'm so pissed. And he was like, "Hey, just put in this code, and you can just buy it on our site." And I was like, "Cool." I put in the code, didn't work. Hey, can we try again? Put in the code, didn't work.
Oh no!
And
you have one, and I don't.
hey, man, you got the glasses before
You know
I did.
what? That such is life.
Yeah, so that's.
I want that glass though.
But I will admit, I actually got another glass that I'm excited about. I got their tequila glass as well.
Ooh, I have that. It's nice.
So I am gonna have to ask for some recommendations from both of you
One.
to try that out.
Very nice.
Because I think
Just
I
use
have,
it for
I have
Wait,
it for
which
all.
way?
But yeah, but yeah, no, I'm excited about that.
Like,
I did get it
where-
from them. He's a great friend, and I guess he just wanted to share it, and it looks amazing. He said it looks a bit janky, but I'm like, it looks great. So, I love
You
it.
should have told him you look janky.
But I will disclose, I got this for free, but no money.
Glass or the gin glass?
This is a Scotch glass. The gin I have actually right beside me. I have all glasses, but actually.
Wait, Christian's got one too?
Ooh, third time was a charm.
Christian has one. I think even Christian has a traveler too, which I think is fun.
I have a traveler. It's not next to me.
You
Like
gotta
Charles
go.
is pulling ostrich skin.
You gotta go kangaroo ball sack.
It's made from real ostrich ball sacks.
No, kangaroo ball sacks. You gotta get it right, man. It's Australian kangaroo ball sacks.
Emu ball sacks.
I will admit though, the glasses feel a bit different.
Let me see.
Weight-wise.
Let me see. Can you put them closer? I couldn't see.
So I have one of their newer batch glasses, and it actually does feel a little different.
Ooh.
But
Yeah.
they're batch
Okay.
glasses. They're all handmade. That's why. So they're not
Yeah.
going to all be identical.
But yeah,
I'll
then
take the tequila one.
yeah, pick up the
The
kilo one.
agave glass.
So what else we do here, Bianca? If you don't know, we also see what we get, what kind of
okay.
bottles we get, and what's something new. So let's
Uh-huh.
Bianca, do you have any new bottles that you picked up this week?
And I picked up this week, so which is going to be on the topic that we're going to talk about. I didn't pick them up. I was given a couple bottles this week, and I got the cake, the Glenmorangie cake, which I was really excited about because I love a good label and I love good packaging. So it's over here. I'm going to show it to you. It's like my Glenmorangie section.
Well, that's awesome. I'm actually really excited about that one. It's definitely feels something like I would enjoy sweetness wise, but I don't know. So please share your thoughts.
I'm super jelly.
You know, it's not overly sweet. I thought that you should be very jelly, Walter. I thought that it was a surprisingly great whiskey, considering that when you nose it, it's really sweet.
Yep.
What happened? But
Can you just take it?
I like it. I am excited to hear your thoughts.
Wally, aren't you picking this bottle up next?
No, my local store already knows. So I'll be getting that bottle this week, and I'll be getting the 2 Macallan 6s next week. So
Bianca, anything else did you pick up? Anything that you could reach for?
Oh, Carlos is looking for that Nova.
Okay, yeah.
Carlos, I haven't actually seen it.
I can reach for? No. That I'm looking at? No.
Gotcha. All right, Walter, what about you're up, man?
Not that I can reach for, but...
No, I did the smart thing and didn't buy any new bottles this week, but I'm waiting on new bottles to get here. I will be going rum shop. That's a whole different thing. And Carlos just said in chat that he can't find that bottle in Nova. I don't think Maryland and Virginia have actually gotten that bottle yet, the Tokai. So
yeah,
I don't know what's going on.
My area hasn't either.
Plus Nova, theirs is all ABC, so I gotta wait till the government sorts it out anyways. But I'm pretty sure it was supposed to be an October 1st release, and it's just late everywhere thanks COVID.
Yeah, no. For me,
the Glamoranda cake.
Yeah.
Yes. Finished in Tokai, but I think am I the only one who's actually had Tokai here? Like, have you guys drinking like straight up regular Tokai?
I haven't.
Nope.
No,
Like it's better than Sauternes. It's so good. Like you guys need to
find some.
Get on.
Okay.
Yeah, Tokai, and they have it at Costco too. It's fantastic.
Actually, since I can't probably reach
it's
it,
on shelves in New York already too. What?
Man, I need to make a double guess without me.
I am super jelly.
Why are you super jelly?
Because everybody can find the bottle except for me. I don't know why I'm being soloed right now, but in case you guys are curious, rum is fantastic. And I don't know why didn't he just make a double screen where it's me and Bianca together, but I guess because it's brand new and Charles doesn't know what he's doing and we don't know what we're doing.
No, and that's I just said that before I left. I was like, I need to make a 2-1 without one of us or whatever. So that's something to put on the list.
You know what's funny is honestly, I'm gonna be totally transparent about this. I have no idea where I'm supposed to be looking at right now. So many screens.
Right
this
at the
is
camera.
Wild to me.
No, this is fun. Who's mic, Eric?
But I can't.
We do have to fix the volume. I know that. So maybe it just pops up a bit. Maybe no. Weird.
You should just ask everybody else if their volume is good. Wait, Eric, whose mic is popping?
Yours is because you're speaking so close to it. But
I know, but I thought it was Bianca's. I was popping a little earlier, but I didn't know if it was a connection or if it was actually your mic popping.
And it's hard also because you guys are.
What about if I put my mic like right here?
No, leave it where it was. Oh my gosh, you do not need to pick it up. It's worse. That'll make it do it. Oh,
Eric,
mine? I'm sorry.
Eric, it doesn't help.
Sorry,
when you said yours.
I'll back it away a little.
Yeah.
My gain's probably turned up too much.
For me, I gotta get used to this, man. Boom. For me, I did break my rule of not buying whiskey for a couple of months, and I did purchase some Scotch malt whiskey society bottles. So those should be here soon.
Ooh.
I am a bit angry at myself, but it is what it is. A buddy of mine wanted something, so we split shipping because you know how crazy shipping is. So instead I paid like $10 for a bottle of shipping.
Yeah.
So
Ooh.
that. I am excited. Wonderback sent me a sample of their batch 4, which I'm picking up with my own money. So I'm excited about this one. It's a double wood 6-year.
Oh, I still need to try their samples.
Mm-hmm.
And then, as I noted earlier, I did get a glass from Denver and Liley. I got the tequila glass, which is a lot bigger than I thought it was.
Yeah, the agave glass is pretty sizable.
I want that.
Because Denver showed you the whatchamacallit, right? He showed you the prototype. That was a bit smaller.
Yeah. Yep.
Bianca, I bet you will get one soon.
So cool.
And then I guess the guy who did the engraving needed to make a test, so I got a second one.
Dang,
Nice. Look at you have a set.
I'm only a little
jealous.
jealous.
I'm jealous.
I have to do this to Wally because he does that all the time to me. He's like, hey, look what I got. And then
Sorry. I mean, I could show you a new bottle I got, but I was trying to be nice.
And Denver was amazing. He actually held my order for my glasses and sent me some Violet Crumble chocolates from Australia, which I miss a lot. So thank you, buddy, so much for that. But that's...
Wait,
what's up?
Eric was in Ireland?
Damn, Eric, thanks for sharing. We didn't know.
Dang.
No wonder you weren't here. We missed you.
It's funny because I was wondering where he's been.
No, we actually have. But yeah, so that's what I've got. So, I don't know. Are you guys excited for anything else?
I just went to my first whiskey event for 2020.
Who wants to go first? This is fun.
I'll wait for Bianca.
Go, Bianca. You're new.
Am I excited for anything? Any of the whiskeys to try?
Anything to try? Anything new? Any events that you gone to or been to?
Yeah, so I'm gonna go to on Monday. Kingsman, the Glendronach Kingsman event. It's a dinner. It's only 12 people.
Are you gonna
really
get
excited?
the new
I'm
20 year?
Yes, I am on Monday.
Are you going to be streaming that live?
I could. I didn't think about it that far ahead, but I am gonna do it now for you guys.
Awesome. Love it. Anytime we can make Wally jealous, I'm happy about it.
I feel like I'm 2 for 2. Like I think I'm winning.
It's just this whole episode. I mean, Charles has a glass from Denver and Liley, the new Glendronach. I'm just gonna cry over here. I mean, I can't really cry. Last Friday was my first whiskey event that I went to all year, and I mean, we did drink, OFC 1994 from Buffalo Trace. We drank the Double Eagle.
Wow.
How was the Double Eagle?
23 and 15. So I can't complain either.
How was the Double Eagle? I'm actually very curious about that.
So the Double Eagle was good, but you know what it really reminded me of? It had like a mintiness to it that I was like, wait, it's nothing like Eagle Rare. So I don't know where they got this recipe for this 20 year, but it's not like Eagle Rare at all. But it was like second in my book to OFC 1994 though. 1994 tasted like Stag Junior with complexity and like added cinnamon. It was so good, like so good. Like I wish I could afford a bottle of OFC 1994.
Damn. Alrighty. Bianca, you done it? I guess me. I have no real events happening. I'm been kind of locked up in here. I kind of don't want to go out. There's a few things that I want to do. Like there's a place called the Scotch Log that I want to go to. They have some great fish and chips, and then they have a whiskey program. But sadly, I'm a bit too worried about going there. Maybe I'll go there in a couple of weeks. And then a few distillery tours that like I need to go to Westland. I have a couple bottles there waiting for me, so I was trying to make the trip up. So
do it. Go. Just wear a mask. Wear a mask and wash your hands.
Yeah, I got a buddy that has a plane, so I might do that.
There you
that's
go.
Awesome.
Yeah, I was like, that'd be a fun trip, little vlogging kind of style.
That'd be fun.
Yeah. All right, so
but I get it though.
Out of the way, it's time for the topic.
Yeah, no, I'm there. All right, topic time. So, Bianca brought this up, I think, last week. Wider view. Talking about just like influencers and how talk about transparency. So, Bianca, since you brought this topic up to us, let us know what made you think about it.
So it was actually Wally, coincidentally, before I even knew that I was going to be joining this show. Just really, he brought it up, hey, I noticed that like a couple people have been getting the same bottle. And I think I was asking him for some feedback on like, hey, you're a great photographer, Wally. You're probably the best out there.
She was obviously drunk.
I had a lot of whiskey. And I asked him for some feedback on, hey, look, this company reached out to me to help them do some photos and I'll promote and I am going to get paid for it. This bottle was Nika Days. And it was actually technically my first ever sponsored post. So he actually disclosed to me, look, you need to share this. You need to put the hashtag ad, be transparent. What was interesting, though, that I felt like the only dummy that did it, because everybody else that I know were part of the campaign, I really didn't see that anybody else put the hashtag ad or disclose that they had received that bottle. So maybe one other person did, but I don't know. Is it wrong now that I feel kind of like, wow, people are just, ooh.
No, so it's like I was telling you, like, so there are rules for disclosing, like doing hashtag ad. There are rules for all of this because if you're paid or if it's sponsored, automatically you have to disclose that via rules of the FCC. So this isn't like this is fun, you have to do this thing. It's like, no, the FCC requires it because there needs to be transparency in these things. Otherwise, people could do illegal things, obviously. So basically, again, if you get a paycheck, if you get money at some point, or if it's considered sponsored and you're working with a brand at that point and you guys have a contractual agreement to it, then you have to disclose, look, I'm getting some kind of money for this. If you're not getting money, like if they send you a free bottle product, then it's not considered a thing you have to disclose, but I think it's polite to do it. And then if you're just doing your own stuff, it's whatever. So free product is that. So that's the biggest difference. So if it's free product, it's whatever. But if somebody's cutting you a check and you have to 1099 to them or whatever, like you must disclose by law through the FCC hashtag ad. Otherwise, if you don't, technically, I mean, Nika could get in some serious trouble for that.
Oh, wow. I didn't know. By the way, I just saw that. Trouble. So, Wally, I just saw that I've been disconnected. Do you have that sign too, or is it just me?
No, you're totally connected.
Yeah,
and
you're perfectly fine.
Yeah.
Oh, mine says, you've been disconnected. That's fine. I don't need to see you guys.
Nah. You're connected.
Yeah, so it's interesting to me, but it made me very aware. And it's not just that. I see influencers of all different sorts, not just whiskey grammars doing the same thing. And I honestly wonder sometimes if it's about people don't want to disclose that they're getting free items because then they're going to try to reach out to see, you know, like, oh, somebody else is going to try to compete with me and try to contact the same people, so I'm not going to tell them that I got it for free. You know, I think that a big part of it is like that.
I didn't know that was a big thing.
That's weird. That's weird that Drew's saying thank Firefest for this rule, but I'm pretty sure the FCC because I remember reading about this.
It was way
huge
before
problem on Instagram.
Because it happened a lot on YouTube, I think. YouTube started a lot of it because everyone's like, oh, there's this product that people are reviewing, not knowing that you're getting either paid to review it or you're getting the product for it. And then more and more people started talking that. A lot more people went to Instagram. I feel as though a lot of Instagrammers kind of hide it. They even put like, let's say, you know, Glendronach partner or whatever. They don't put ad. They just put a partner or stuff like that, which is kind of that gray line. I personally feel.
I think people put partner for when they're getting free products, but you're really supposed to use partner when you're getting paid because that's the time when you need to use hashtag ad.
Right. So let me ask you a question. Should it be up to the company to completely disclose that in like whatever contract or whatever communication they give to the influencer?
If you're getting paid at some point, somebody is like, you're probably signing a contract. And if not, you guys have a verbal agreement or a written agreement that you have through.
I'll probably agree on that, Drew.
And Eric, yeah, no, that makes sense. That's like legit because a lot of people use it to get free stuff, but the thing is, a lot of brands will just send free stuff to people because they see your account and they think you have visibility. So it depends on what's going on. So if you get paid and you guys have to do a sponsored ad where it's actually sponsored, nice thing that Instagram does is when you do sponsor with a brand, it'll say sponsored, so everybody knows. Yeah, you should put hashtag ad, but if you don't, it does say sponsored. And on top of that, the actual brand itself will be able to see all the metrics for your post. So that's more what they're paying for than anything. I think maybe not a lot of Instagrammers realize that.
Yeah, I didn't realize that at all.
You know, for me, like, I watch that a lot because you can kind of tell. Like, I'm not saying anything that's wrong with it, but with is it Bacta? Like,
yeah, Bacta.
You saw a lot of it like almost on the same day. It looked like it had the release date on it.
Yeah.
And a lot of these influencer posts do have like a, hey, please post on a Friday or this week. So then all of them kind of flood in. Macallan does the same thing where like you just see a flush of Macallan stuff from their ambassadors. But
they usually do it a certain day.
Yeah, and what Drew was saying, it's on the influencer. It's on you because they're the FCC is going to go after you, not the brand, because the brand just telling you stuff.
Let me ask you a question because I'm actually part of the Bacta team. I'm a revivalist, right? So I get and I'm fully transparent. It's a little bit different than the traditional influencer type posts. We get commission based on sales of bottles. People reach out to us. And if they are interested, we give them our code. And then if that code is linked to a sale, then we get a commission.
Yes, it is literally getting paid for sales.
Yeah. So would that team, which is really like that's their sales force, would they need to disclose that?
Absolutely.
But we didn't receive, you know what I mean? Like the bottles were sent to us in order to do a job.
Right, but you're going from a person who's telling people, just a regular influencer who's telling people about whiskey, to somebody who's actually making money off of the sales, which is more of like a marketing and making commission. So if you're actually making money, again, like you have to declare that.
So for me, I'm on the part where if you send, and we have a link down below that does the same thing, right? Like if the link tags Whiskey Untitled to a sale, then you have to disclose that that link is a promotional link.
Correct.
Like you have to put that. I'm on the gray side of the marketing part.
Okay.
Like, do you have to say it's hashtag ad because you're technically not paying for the ad, but you're paying for the marketing link? Or do you just want to be transparent and say, hey, we are, I work with or I partner with Bacta or whatever company it is, and put that in the below comments? You know
I'm gonna hold on 2 seconds. Sorry, I'm just gonna address the chat stuff real quick. Eric, you're correct. We're asking brands to be transparent about USDA, about non-chill filtering, about things like that. But then, like, shouldn't we also be transparent? Abso-freaking-lutely, 100%. We should be transparent also. Drew, by saying you're disclosed to be a revivalist, that's fine. Like you're saying a word, but for anybody else who has no idea that you're getting commissioned by being that word, it's not adding to transparency. It's actually muddying the waters a little more, which makes it seem a little more shady, just to me. But that's just how I look at it.
And that's where I think that middle part's hard, because I understand sending that link out means that, hey, I'm getting money from this, or I'm getting a kickback from this.
I mean, I did
Yeah,
from the
but somebody
Sugarland.
doesn't.
So for Sugarland, when they cut me a check, they wanted me to be able to monitor every single person who clicked on the link that I had. So I was, I had sponsored with them. They cut me a check, and I literally gave them all the information. They were able to access all the information from my metrics on my story and everything else. So I just went along with it. So whatever they got from it, great. They made money, whatever. And yeah, no, I wanted to address what Kevin said too. Yep. So when you receive a free sample bottle or a free bottle from a distillery, you're hoping you'll promote it, but you don't like the whiskey. How do you handle it? So if it's a free bottle and you're not getting paid, this is the best part to me about being an influencer, because then you don't have to do anything that anybody says. And for me, that's the time to negotiate with the brand. So what I love to do is be like, hey, like I've gone to brands and I'm like, dude, I love this product, and I won't like if I love it, I won't tell them. I'll just post a ton about it because I love it. But if I hate it, I'll usually go right to the brand and be like, look, you guys sent me this whiskey. I don't enjoy it at all. And I'll probably give them reasons as to why, like exactly why I don't think my palate is aligned with it. Yep. And then I'll tell them, if you don't mind me posting about it, I'll certainly post about it. But if you if you don't like the review that I just sent you, then you can just say, please don't, and I won't. Because that's what I do with, there are tons of bottles that I purchased that I don't like. I just don't talk about it. So,
Bianca, what about you? What about you? Have you ever had a bottle that you just like, I just don't like it, but then they gave it for free? What would you do?
Yeah, so samples have been sent to me, and also free bottles I've received that I just, out of respect, I appreciate the fact that their effort, that they really wanted me to, help promote or market, but I'm not obligated to post for them because I didn't have, like you said, like a contract or an agreement. It was just like, hey, here's a free bottle. If you like it, we'd love to see you post it. But oh my gosh, there was one especially, and I've disclosed this a couple times with a few people, that it was just so terrible that, I don't know. I don't understand how they like thought that I was gonna like it, but it was just, I don't want to speak poorly about them. I just try not to promote it.
Yeah, no, for me it's a bit hard. If usually you get something for free, no matter who you are, there's going to be some type of bias towards it. But for me, like, a lot of it's been the peat stuff. Like, I'm not a great peat person or a big peat person, but when people do send me some stuff,
You're part of the villains.
Yeah, I can't deal with it. I want that balance. I'm leaning towards more of a coastal and I guess higher age, more cask influence peat, especially like the Campbelltown peats. But like I get Arbegs all the time, and the fact that they keep sending it to me because I like that, like I don't like it, it just makes it easier for me. So for me, I just say, hey, I don't like this. If you're a peat head, it makes sense. But like the black, like I really enjoyed that. That was amazing. Like it was great. It was a lower age peat statement, but
yeah,
like it fit my palate.
Did you try?
I sadly haven't had it yet. So I think Wally, you have a review up soon, right?
No, actually, we're filming this weekend, so yeah, I have purchased it. We are gonna crack it. We are gonna vomit. It's gonna be a good time.
Bianca, what about you? How do you like it?
I loved it. To me, it's not overly peated at all. To me, I can barely taste the peat. But I enjoy peat. I'm not a peat head though. I think I prefer more of the sherry casks and nothing with peated in there. That's my preference. But on occasion, I do crave something peated.
Yeah.
I have a preference. I do like the Octomore 11 series that we recently sampled, and yes, I was paid to work on that. And I really, really enjoyed those though.
So Drew, you're correct. The people who are sponsored by Nike don't disclose it in every pick. I totally agree with you, except if you go to Nike's website, every single one of those people who are Nike athletes that are sponsored by them, that do get cut monies from them, they're all listed there. It's very transparent. Yeah. So, like, if you could go to Bacta's website, and maybe I'm wrong because I haven't been, if you go to Bacta's website and it lists, these are our revivalists, and these are the people that we sponsor, and these are the people that make money off of sales, then absolutely, then it's being absolutely, transparent.
Yeah.
But if it's not,
like, there's
like that, it's very different for Nike.
So
because everybody knows who the sponsored athletes are. Like, like Nigel Houston, like I know he's sponsored by Nike. He makes money when he wins. Like,
so Nike have to disclose how much money they also make too. There's actually a list online that shows you. Yeah, and
it's gotta be public.
What's funny is the fact that like some people don't even get any money; they just get free gear. So there is a list of that. It's all listed as Nike sponsor athlete. They actually have their own department for this. Don't tell me how I know. But it's different. So for that kind of space, because these people are celebrities, like they have to list who they're sponsored by. Like if you look at Twitch right now, you'll see sponsored by on certain things of like people's names. But like with the whiskey, or I think maybe in the Instagram space, there's not a lot of that because it was the Wild Wild West, and now they're trying to rope everybody in.
Yeah.
You know, I think that personally, I think the more that we talk about this, the more normal it will be for us to align with the companies and the brands, just to make sure that there's a certain level of transparency. Because even as, honestly, I'll be honest with you, as a whiskey enthusiast and collector, I sometimes feel like a traitor because when I receive these free bottles, am I being biased? Am I being swayed to enjoy them, or do I genuinely enjoy them? Sometimes I have to really sit back and think about it, and then think about would I have purchased this at this price on my own, and then I don't want to try to encourage somebody else to purchase it if I don't truly believe it. And it's like a huge moral dilemma that I live with, because I do this for fun, and it stops being fun when you feel the pressure to have to promote or post, you know?
No, I think that the easy way to get out of that is always to just say, like, if you got a free bottle, like, you can go through my posts and see #free bottle when I got free bottles. Like, I'll usually post it the first time that I try the bottle, but after that, if it's something that I really, really love, I'll just go buy it. And everybody knows, like, oh, he spent $3,200 on Macallan with leak number 6 that he stole 3 times at events because he really wanted to have it. Like, you like, as I think it's your responsibility as an Instagrammer, like, you need to represent exactly what it is going on. Because, like, if it's something that you would buy, tell people you would buy it. If it's something you did buy, absolutely tell people you bought it. If it's something you got for free, tell people so that they know this is your palette. You did get this for free. But especially if you can say price point, like, if for me, if it's under $100 and I love it, I'm gonna go just buy more. That's not a question. But you need to have that kind of like relationship with the people that are following you, so they know, like, okay, well, this is obviously under $100. It's kind of his thing. He loves it. He goes and buys more of it. And that way, you're trying to be as transparent as possible. And by doing that, people start to get to know you, and then by getting to know you, they have a better idea of what it is that you're about. But you know the people that are shady on Instagram. We all do.
Yeah. So something I wanted to mention, sorry, Charles, is I think it would be cool to talk about responsible Instagramming. I mean, like, maybe that could be a thing, or like this whole transparency. Responsible Instagramming is really what it's about. Just make sure you understand the impact of what you're sharing.
I just don't think people want to be transparent. That's the problem. I really think that other people just don't, like, it's not hard to say I got this bottle for free because no one cares if you got it for free. But if you're getting paid, that's when people care. Because, like, a lot of times, he's getting paid. That means, like, brand ambassadors are not going to talk crap about another brand. They don't do that.
Right.
Because they might work for them next year.
Yeah.
That's always important for
and that's a key thing, right? So there's other ways for you to say that I didn't like it. Like, it's not part of my palette. It's not, like, and people understand that. Like, if someone gives peat to Wally, he knows that, or everyone knows that he's not going to like it. But if it's a good peat or a balanced peat, everyone's going to be like, wow, he actually likes this balanced peat. Everyone kind of knows everyone's palate. And that's kind of where you go and go.
Oh my gosh.
You know some people or some influencers where they try something, you're like, this is not their palate. Why do they like it?
Everybody knows the influencer who's like, I don't want to tell you what to think about this because everyone's palate's different. So, it's, and they never give their opinion.
Yeah.
They're just like, and you're like, look, we get it, okay? Captain Shady, it makes it look even more shady. Like, just tell people what you think about it and move on. It's fine. You don't like it, say you don't like it. It's okay. Who you're going to hurt? The whiskey brand's feelings? You're not hurting them.
Yeah.
One of my friends today, who's really, I mean, she's growing, Bryn, she actually posted something negative about one of my favorite bottles. I think it's one of my top favorite today. And I loved it, honestly. I loved seeing the fact that she hated it. Why? Because I realized, man, I have too much personal attachment to some of these whiskey bottles. Like, why do I really care if somebody doesn't like it that much? And then, the second part is it created a dialogue. It helped me understand a little bit more about what she liked, So
Drew is literally ridiculous.
He is.
But yeah, no, it's important to know what you like, and it's totally okay. Like, if no one talks about Octomore and Pete the way that I do, unfortunately, and now I'm famous for Cadamus, and it's fine by me.
I've had an Octomore that's pretty unpeaty, which is crazy.
8.3, the most peaty. It starts off sweet and then it punches you in the face. Yeah, it's horrible.
Okay,
was that the one we tried?
You guys samples of these. I'm gonna definitely send you guys samples.
And we'll try them on the show.
The topic of Pete.
It's gonna be a bad time. Let me get over this weekend first, where we can try to see.
There's a bucket to vomit in. Yeah.
So
I'm just gonna finish this. I'm just gonna kill this bottle off.
You guys, you guys in chat, if anything that you guys think that could be done by Instagrammers and brands that could help with transparency, go ahead and post it down below, because we definitely will take every idea seriously, because that's like,
well, Instagram's done it, and the problem is that we're both, I would say, quote unquote photographers, right? We take decent amount of photos, but no one wants to pay for it, and that's the thing. Like, there's no real big money.
I'm gonna be a photographer soon.
Yeah, see, and that's the thing, right? Like, the fact that they don't want to pay it, they rather give you free bottles. I'm like, just disclose your bottles.
If you want to be a professional photographer, go shoot weddings and family portraits like I do. Like, you can make money.
You can make a decent amount of money.
Just in the whiskey world, you're just not making money that way. So
no.
Yeah. So you mean your bottles aren't gonna pose for you seductively?
No,
I have to make them look seductive.
Yeah.
I pop open the whiskey Bible, and then I read some of what Jim Murray said.
Get some oils.
And then I take pictures that make people want to call the police.
And then you make the bottle feel very dirty.
Yeah. All right, guys. Thanks for the conversation. I think that was great. Having Bianca on here, having another person, I think it's really great. Thank you so much. Hopefully, we'll see you next week.
I hope to be invited back, because this was so much fun.
All right. On this show, I'm probably going to go into Photoshop and do our thumbnail to this week. So.
What are you feeling okay? Feeling all right?
I got a lot of work later, so I need to break it up. So, if you can.
All right. Oh, we have to do something?
Yeah. I'll be the person in the middle, I guess. Alrighty. Guys, thank you so much. Walter, tell Bianca what we do on this on the end of the show.
Bianca, in case you didn't know, at the end of this show, it's always time for deuces.
Deuces.